Hi, I'm back with another video, and this time it's one of them little updates on my sink. I forgot to tell you guys about the sink problems as usual. Back in June or July, I want to say it was July, but don't hold me to that. The sink started stopping up and backing up as usual, and we had like water standing in it. But it started in my bathroom. It made a couple of noises. It kind of went slow, and so I went, "Oh great, what's gonna happen is the sink fixing to stop up. I'm not gonna be able to use it." So I came running in here, I checked the sink, nothing was happening. And then all of a sudden my sink stopped and it started draining normal. And this one still didn't do anything. And then I think a couple days later, I think it started kind of acting funky. And then the sink in the other bathroom started stopping up, so I had to go to Dollar General and got some Drano. And poured the Drano in that sink, in my sink, and then we just, decided to go ahead and put it in these two sinks. And the sink in the one bathroom was perfectly fine, started draining right. Mine didn't make any more noises, drained perfect, had no issues since. And then of course this one was back starting to do standing water in it, so it got to the point where you couldn't even wash your hands, use the sink. You had to wait forever for it to go down because it was no longer going, like, really going down. It was taking it forever. Before it would go, like within, I think it was 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, it was already gone. But this time it was taking longer. And I was like, oh great, can't use the sink. So I was having to wash the dishes in the bathroom. And then putting the ones in the dishwasher until I could wait and wash them properly, or have an easier time washing them. And so I was like, I didn't want to cook dinner, I didn't want to go grocery shopping, I didn't want to do anything that involved using dishes. And I was even thinking about buying some containers or something to use to wash the dishes. And I didn't think about looking over the plastic containers we have to see if any of them would have worked for washing dishes and putting like soap and water in one and clean water in the other one and then drying them off. So my dad on, what's today? I forget what today is, Wednesday. So a couple days ago he decided a day or two ago to try again with the sink stuff, and this time he got it going again, and he said this time he thinks he's got all the grease stuff out of there, so maybe the grease will finally start coming out that's in there. I still hate the fact that people put so much grease in the drains and didn't put it in trash cans and in containers to get rid of them. It's like, don't pour it down the drain. It amazes how many people don't realize you're not supposed to pour it down the drain, to stick it in containers and then trash it and that kind of thing. So we're still trying to get the grease out. It's all grease still, but it looks like it may have finally started pushing it out, so maybe we finally got it going. So hopefully it means the sink is going to work right, and I was able to wash dishes finally. So I was able to wash dishes that night for dinner, and then a few extra dishes. And then the next day I finally went and pulled all the dishes out of the dishwasher and washed and dried every last one of them and put them up. It took I think an hour and a half or something, but I finally got all the dishes done and everything is clean in the sink, washed them out. So the sinks are backing up and running again. Hopefully they will stay that way, and we got all the grease out. Oh my gosh, hopefully we got all the grease out. So I still can't believe, like I said, people put grease down drains. Thank you for watching. Bye.